Hey Tricksters, so today I want to talk about a new subject, not a brand new subject, just a new subject for me. It is called the Mandela Effect. Now I am fascinated with this, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are fascinated by this. But what fascinates me the most is the ear ringing. Now, my whole life, I have had this, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, for what seems like no reason, I would just get a really high-pitched ringing in one or both of my ears. It's there for a minute or two. I can usually cap off my ear for a minute and then let it go, and it will go away. Okay, now this is just my theory, so, I'm just going to put it out there. I think that ear ringing has something to do with the Mandela Effect. And I know that there are a lot, and I do mean a lot, of people out there that believe in the Mandela Effect. And yeah, I'm one of those people. I can see differences in things, that the way they look now and the way they looked when I was growing up, and how the companies will say, well, we've not changed it, it's always been that way. Well, I don't remember it being that way. Okay, now I'm not going to list a bunch of stuff, because when I was researching this, I found somewhere between 80 and 100 different things that I could bring up. I don't want to do that. I want to talk about the ear ringing. Okay. For the record, there are a lot of other videos out there if you want examples of the differences that the Mandela Effect has caused. Yeah, you just type in the Mandela Effect on YouTube and you will get loads and loads of videos. But the ear ringing thing, I've noticed that not a lot of people have talked about this, but to me, it seems like there's a major connection. Now, I can't prove this. I can't back this up with any proof. But if you can see the Mandela Effect, if you can see the differences in what something is and what it was, but nobody else sees those differences, okay, you may be suffering from the Mandela Effect. Now, ask yourself this question. Do you ever get that high-pitched ringing in your ear? Because I think, and like I said, this is just my theory, but I think I know sort of what causes that. Now, this is going to come off as kind of strange, but I honestly think that when you get that high-pitched ringing in your ear, I think something just changed. Something somewhere in the world just changed. The ringing, it's not like an alert to let you know, oh, something in the world just changed. I think if the Mandela Effect is real, that the ringing is maybe possibly something like this. Your brain is protecting itself from that change. So where most of the people around us won't remember that anything has happened, they won't see the change. They'll remember everything the way it is now, the new thing. But we will remember the way it was before the change. Now, I'm not sure, like I said, what causes it. I just think when you get that ringing, maybe possibly your brain is protecting itself, and that's what causes the high pitch. It's protecting itself from being changed. Our memories are not being changed while everyone else's are. Now, I know I'm not the only one out there, because I've seen several people comment when I commented on someone else's video and I asked, do you ever have the high-pitched ringing? And several people commented, yeah, I do. I've had that, my whole life. And so I know I'm not the only one. So just in my opinion, it is my theory that when you get that high-pitched ringing, that is your brain doing something that is protecting itself, and that ringing is probably just a side effect of the brain doing whatever it's doing, but it's protecting itself from its memories being changed, so that we still have the original memories while everybody around us has new memories and doesn't remember the old ones. So pay attention. Think about it. Have you ever had the high-pitched ringing? And if you have, are you one of the ones that can see the changes of how things used to be and how they are now, when everybody else goes, oh, no, it's always been that way. But you know for a fact that it hasn't always been that way. Whether it be a company sign or a line in a movie or, you know, just a million things. It could be when somebody died. Somebody thinks it was this time. Somebody else thinks it was this time. I mean, just think about it. When you get that high-pitched ringing, or, you know, just think about any time you've had that high-pitched ringing. I think it's the brain protecting itself from its memories being changed. I know it's crazy. I know it's completely insane. But to me, it makes total sense. Why do we remember the way things used to be when everybody else says, no, it's never been that way. It's always been this way. But we know for a fact that it hasn't always been that way. We remember the original. Whatever the original may be, we remember it. I think the ringing is the brain protecting itself. Every time something in the world changed, I don't know what's causing the changes. There's many theories out there on what's doing it, what's causing it, and why it's happening. I have no clue, because some of the theories are very, very plausible. But for me, and in this video, that has nothing to do with, because I have no clue. My point is, if you have that high-pitched ringing, maybe your brain is protecting itself. Something happens somewhere in the world, and a change takes place. You get the high-pitched ringing. That's your brain protecting itself from the change of that memory. So you still have your original memories, and everybody around you has different memories. So I think the ringing is just kind of a side effect of whatever the brain is doing to protect itself. But that's just my theory. You guys let me know what you think. And yeah, I know some of you are going to think I've completely lost my ever-loving mind, and that's okay. You're allowed to think that. But guys, if you've got the high-pitched ringing, tell me what you think about this theory. Do you think it's just, you know, completely stupid or completely plausible, or just, you know, let me know what you think. And I think for now that is it. And I will catch you guys next time. This is Icepets Queen, and I am tripping out.